Hey YouTube, this is React City, I'm Johnny.
I'm Rose.
Hi, Nikki.
And this is Vinland Saga, episode 8 of season 1. Yes, I mean, season 8 already. That's fast.
Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I've been really enjoying this ride. Last time we got to meet Iron Fist Kettle and he turns into a big
Yes.
softy.
Yes.
But
Oh
people-
my gosh. And Thorgil. His
Thorgil.
terrifying son.
Yes, I hate him already.
So Thorgil's supposed to be a scary dude.
Yeah.
And we got 2 new kids working on the farm.
Yes. Oh yes.
After being beaten.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, what are you expecting?
More heartbreak, I think, because this kettle guy is a broken man. Arnheid is never leaving.
Yeah.
Arnheid, right, with an A. She's pretty much stuck and she's dead inside because she knows that this is her life forever.
Yeah.
Unless this guy dies. And if this guy dies, she's just gonna get taken by one of the sons. I'm almost positive. Like,
Unless
she's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Thorgil probably. But
Yeah.
the thing is, so the main conflict I see coming is Einar is going to get in conflict with the master. Because Einar, he does not recognize that he's a slave.
Not at all.
He's like, oh, you're getting my girl? He's going to punch out Kettle.
Oh, and then yes.
So that's what I think. So.
Well, I don't know if he'll. I think he might just be sad. I don't know if he'll actually do something like that.
Well, maybe not punch him out, but
Yeah,
like, there's going to be a problem.
and he might have an attitude towards him after that. Yeah.
I think he'll be brokenhearted first, and then he'll be like, "Oh wait, she doesn't have the deal that we have."
Yeah,
Or
and
you're-
then be
then
upset.
he'll be like, "You're keeping her like a slave or something."
yeah,
Yeah, indignant.
yeah. He does not understand.
No.
And something I forgot to bring up last week, I think there's a slight chance that it might be possible for Einar to actually get her because the wife of Kettle doesn't like her.
Yes.
She was like, you'd make a great slave wife.
Oh,
for a
yes.
slave.
Yes, she would love to get rid
Like,
of her.
get rid of her.
Yes, but I think Kettle will probably work hard against that.
That might be the thing he will never let go.
Yeah, that's might be the one thing that he won't be a coward about.
Like, she's his one safe haven.
Yeah, the only person he can talk to about his true self.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the uncut version of this episode if you check the Patreon down below, as well as the next week ahead for the other shows that we do, such as the one we just watched, 2 Year Eternity. Thank you very much. See you in the discussion. Oh no.
Oh, he's having
He's
another
remembering,
nightmare without his ear.
Who is it? Who is it? Is it Einar? It
It
is.
is! I thought you were crazy.
Did he sing himself? Oh, what did you do?
Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh.
His legs are like roots.
He's used to it. Of it now.
Didn't wake him up.
今朝は覚えてるのか、
ああ
夢の中身少しなんかいろいろ寝言言ってた
Oh, is that why he's so serious?
父上とか
That's gonna
アシュラットとかアシュラットって人の名前
don't fall in.
どうしても夢の中身が思い出せない
It's called trauma.
何かとても大事なことを忘れてしまっている気がする
Do you think he doesn't remember his family?
喉に引っ
No, I think he does.
Okay.
小骨
We're
の
helping the horse this time.
Heavy log. You bastards.
おい
Uh-oh.
もうこんなに育ってるぞ
Oh,
開いたばかりで知力がいいのか
gonna be angry.
It's Einar.
あいつが来てから
Why you mad?
Yeah, they may.
Trying to keep the poor man down.
Yeah.
じゃあ世の中の秩序が
Yeah,
保て
that's the issue.
Yeah.
ああお前ら
They're like beat a sweat.
It's like,
あおうでそいつが夢に出てきたのかやっと思って 俺は戦場へ出たんだ。父親の敵を討つために10年
Whoa.
11年戦った。あとは俺じゃない男に殺された。
The king.
Yep.
目の前で。
And another man.
細かいことは分かんないけどよ、お前のそのいまいち元気がない理由は分かった気がするよ。まだ心の整理がついてないんだろうぜ。
Therapy. Thanks, Einar.
そうかもしれない。でもそれだけじゃない。
Something else
得る気がする。
that he's keeping to himself.
とても大事な。
Another one.
もうお前の敵討ちは終わったんだよ。それに死んだ人間を憎んだって始まらないぜ。そうだ。
Oh, is he? Maybe he is forgetting his family.
Son of Thorfinn.
I forgot he said that to him when he's dead.
憎んではいないさ。
Aww. He doesn't hate him.
だから
Oh, that's his problem.
There's nothing driving him anymore.
Oh, he's the empty man.
He's forgotten his reason for living, which was going to Vinland.
生き抜いてきた。戦場以外
Pass him the other bale.
I was like, can we make progress?
空っぽなんだ。働き
Yeah.
大旦那さん、口を動かす暇があったら働かんか。今日の仕事はそれでしまいではないぞ。
Thank you so
I'm
much.
gonna be working you to the bone.
He's just teaching them all the skills.
いいか、見とれよ。
How amazed they are.
おお。
Vish!
食い手のあるのを取れよ。今は復活祭じゃから肉は食えんのじゃ。
Oh,
この年寄りに麦しか食わせんから。
Catholic.
okay. Ah, good job,
いい
Thorfinn.
感じ。ダメだ。
No. Just keep trying.
Good throw, though.
前から覚えていけばいい。
Yes, he's teaching them the things. Yes. One at a time.
Oh, he heard him talking to his therapist.
何でも入るじゃろ。
Aw.
生まれ変わるつもりがあるなら、むしろ空っぽの方がいい。え、盗み聞
Yes.
こえたんだ。
I just have to here. Oh,
Here we go.
CG trees.
Oh no, something with the fields.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about the whole time.
魚取りが辛そうだぜ。人間って変われるもんかな。どうしたら変わるんだろう。なあトルフィン、お前昔は戦士だったんだよな。今のお前を見たら、もう
Yeah,
戦士だ
that's
なって
true.
思う
You're
やつは
already
一人もいないぜ。
changed.
Unless you're Snake.
いや、そうかなって。自分の顔を椅子に映してよーく見てみろよ。
True.
多分今いい方へ変わっている途中なんだと思うぜ。
Uh-oh. Is that fire? Oh.
That's
oh,
Escalade.
Escalade in the trees. Haunting him.
そうかな。
Just bumped into him.
どうした？
What's wrong?
Bad stuff.
Uh-oh.
映画の
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's the field. Yeah.
They tore it up. We need that warrior, Thorfinn.
次掘り返しやがっ
Up
た。
the roots.
They couldn't put effort into making the horse do what it needs to do. They put effort into this.
Oh no, Einar, no!
やるな、あいつが。
Einar!
待て、どうするつもりだ。エイナル、ユーミンに手を出したら。
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
殺してやる。
落ち着け。奴らがやったっていう証拠がないんだ。
こんな怒れよドルフィン。俺たちの武器がダメにされたんだぞ。
お前が奉公人をぶっ殺すって言うんなら、俺もお前に100回はぶっ殺されなきゃならないはずだ。
Yeah, it sucks though.
確かにこれはひどいな。分かった。すべて
He's not gonna do anything.
あとは任せなさい。
I don't know. Nobody believes.
私が奴隷の自分にはいろいろひどい目にあったものだ。でない者もいる。くじけるなよ、二人とも。
Well, back to it.
Yeah.
Plants anything to cold now.
No. And he said they used up the fertility of the earth at that place. So. Oh, he found out already. Oh, she told him.
働き次第で解放するっていう。
Oh, yeah, I just got it.
Oh, yeah.
見られてもつながる。嫌われりゃこの仕打ちだ。なんだ俺たちの命って。
Aww. As Thorfinn gets hope, Einar loses it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here they
Oh
come.
dear.
Just step aside. Just step aside. Please, please, please. No! Einar!
エイナル。
一体何のことかな。
Control yourself. Control.
そうかそうか。お前らの畑が荒らされていや、そりゃ気の毒にな。でもそう落ち込むことはねえぜ。
He's gonna get punched.
死ねんだからや。
Bruh! See, that's what he wants.
Can he even fight?
Oh, he can. Oh!
Oh, it's probably so Einar doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah, he took the trouble. And that's a hard punch.
Broke his teeth.
Or is he actually angry?
He really mad. I'm proud of you, buddy.
He's like, whoops. Oh my gosh, his face is broken.
His jaw's broken.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad.
すっげえパンチ。ガチャン。
Uh-oh, now they're gonna all fight.
の分際でぶっからだ。
Oh my gosh.
どれどれうるせんだよ。わねえてねえでかかってこい。
バカ。もうやめ。
Oh!
Oh,
I mean, you're fighting now.
どれ大丈夫か。
now they got him, yeah.
なぜか。
Oh, they're in trouble. Oh. The woman?
The lady who's protected him.
あんた。
What are you?
Oh!
Telling him something. He was going into the... Oh, he's getting knocked out into the hole.
It's no use.
What's gonna happen now?
He wakes up and he killed them all.
Dude, legit, that could happen. Oh, man. Discussion.
Discussion.
All right.
Well, I guess I knew our happy times had to come to an end soon. It
Yeah.
was just too peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they were slaves and trying hard, it was just too, like, no friction.
Yeah, too straightforward.
Too straightforward, that's the word. Yeah, there was friction, but not...
Yeah.
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 It very clearly, eventually they'll be fine. The thing is about the retainers is Thorfinn from the beginning had a very good point. It's just don't make enemies with them because they can do anything to you. Even if they're being mean, you just gotta take it because they can do that.
Yeah, but as Rose pointed out, Einar very much he was a free man growing up, and he became a slave as an adult, so he still has his spirit, you know. So it's like his anger just rises up. He can't see he can't see the point that he needs to kind of hold his head down until he's actually free.
And it sucks because it makes sense for him to be so mad because he grew up in a situation where he was always helpless.
Yeah.
Like his dad got killed defending the farm, and then his family gets killed, and he still can't do anything. And I was in a situation where he still has to just get beat up by everybody.
Yeah.
So I mean, it sucks. But yeah, and so yeah, right from the beginning, there's really. Like, there's not much they can do because if they return to Australia this time and it's
They're just gonna do it again.
they just keep doing it. So
Yeah.
like, what choice do they have but fight? Is I imagine what Einer's thinking.
That's true.
You know, like Peter, they don't respect him at all, which tells me that
Nobody,
they probably don't think that he can do much.
No.
Kessel evidently is he probably doesn't want any friction with his retainers.
No.
Let alone, I mean, he already had issues with like those kids that he had every right to execute.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's he gonna do to his retainers?
I was gonna also say, I forgot who said it, but I think it was somebody said like the Kettle can't hardly control I don't know if it was the retainers or the fighting men.
Oh, the fighting men.
Yeah, he can't really. He doesn't have any control over them really.
No.
He can't tell him what to do, and I think that just points out Kettle doesn't really have an authoritative voice. He's just the master with the money purse.
That could be taken away at any time.
Yeah, that's exactly. There's that too. So I don't, and he's not even got a backbone to him. We can see.
The thing that saves him in this situation is Thorgil. He's here.
Yeah.
That's his son, and also probably the heir to the farm. Well, I don't know if it's
No,
heir to the
he's
farm.
trying to get Olmar to be heir.
Yeah, almost right to the heir, but he's still his family. And so if he's here and a fight happens, I think maybe there's a chance Thorgil will stick up for Thorfinn and Einar. Like, even though he's very cruel and brutal, maybe he can respect the fighting spirit. Perhaps.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe he'll be the one that's like, no, you guys were talking trash. You should be ready to fight. Like, I don't care if it's a slave. You should have been able to beat them or something like that. You know.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, Thorgil's not exactly on our nice list, so I don't know. Maybe they'll pull a fast one on us and be like, oh look, he's gonna help the situation.
Well,
Yeah.
Snake likes Thorfinn, so maybe Snake has told Thorgil about like, hey, yo, there's this awesome warrior guy. He's a slave here, but you should have seen him like almost fight me. It was great.
Maybe that would be cool.
Yeah, it's just so he also has the old master kind of on their side. I don't know if he has much of a voice with the son there because Kessel was already saying these are my slaves, not yours. But yeah, so this fight goes down, but maybe go back a little bit.
Yeah. So.
So
We
from
start
the
out
top,
we start off with Thorfinn's dream.
yes,
He sees little
Einar. He sees little Einar.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he feels guilt there because Einar, all his woes come from people that were just like him. So he just, in his mind, inserted himself in that situation. It's like, what right does he have to befriend somebody so kind that he's probably killed hundreds of, in his own mind?
Yeah.
My only worry with that is that he saw not only little Einar, but he also saw his little sister cowering next to him
He shouldn't know about
with
her.
the mother.
Yeah, he should. He heard about. I think Einar did mention his mother and sister died. But,
Yeah, but still, it's
Yeah.
like, that makes
so you
me
think
worried.
it might be actually them? That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
don't
I mean,
think
obviously
so.
he didn't kill them, but
Yeah.
I don't think so because I think he's too young. I think Einar and him are pretty much the same
Similar
age.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the time he would have, if any time they would have been nearby, is the when he was the first big fight that he was there at as a little kid, that big fiery one.
Yeah.
That's the one that I would say that could be his place, but not as an older Thorfinn.
We also saw. So when he falls into that pit, it's kind of him trying to claw out to be different, to change, but he in deep down cannot believe that he can change.
Yeah.
And there's no one to forgive him really for all the things that he's done.
Yeah.
So he's trying to remember the dream because he keeps forgetting the important part, which tells me that maybe it's like his dad or the good parts are trying to like remind him of the good things. And he can't remember that part of it, maybe. Because towards the end there, we also saw like the flash of the lady, which is a bad memory, but then his dad comes in. So maybe that's what's happening in his dreams too.
Yeah, the part that he's supposed to remember, he's just remembered the trauma side.
yeah.
But then again, he does wake up screaming.
He does. But evidently it's a very long dream because he's also talking about Askeladd, he was talking about Thor's, so he didn't see his dad at some point.
That's true. And then we learn how long he was with Aska. It was 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah, which I think we had calculated before.
I think so.
I can't remember. But yeah, and then also Einar found out about Arnheid.
Arnheid.
So he took it how I thought, more depressed boy.
Yeah.
But there's still a chance this is just added to, fuel to the flame.
Yeah.
Of being angry.
Yeah, he's just bound to these people who, even if they're nice, it's their whim.
Yeah.
It's not actually a friendship.
Yeah. And the thing is, Kettle's way of dealing with them, of saying, "Oh, you can eventually become free," is very unusual. We hear from the retainers, like, what is this treating slaves like retainers, giving them farmland? Which it means it's obviously not something you do. Slaves are slaves forever. But Kettle is like, no, you can get your freedom.
I think maybe in the culture it was something that a slave could buy back their freedom, but you weren't paid. So like, if you by some miracle got money, you could.
That's how.
But he's giving them a very clear path. That's not standard, you know.
Or relatives would buy you back if they found you.
Yeah, like a ransom.
If they found you.
If you had relatives.
If you had relatives that had money, and if they found you, there's a lot of drawbacks to this system.
Conditions.
But anyway.
Yeah, and Pater, he did it.
Yeah.
So that tells me that these retainers got to be new. Maybe they didn't know about Pater's situation. But they know he used to be a slave. But if he did the same thing we are then, you would think that they would have also done the whole pull-up and roosting back then too. So I'm thinking that they didn't know him from back then, maybe. Yeah. Because he seems much, much older than everyone else.
Yeah. So
that, or this was he's doing it again, or maybe we'll get in the way this time kind of thing.
But they got, okay.
Right, before they were just like bullying him, like poisoning his food or something.
Yeah, because he fell over there after eating the food. So it's like, what'd they do?
I thought it was like they punched him or something.
Or they put tacks in his bread.
Yeah, I thought he was reacting like he got hit, but they were so far, so it's like, he ate something? Yeah, so we also got a whole lot of just Einar just being a good friend. He's listening to him. He's telling him that, no, I believe he can change. All up until he sees the rage from the farm. It's like, listen, you're getting so angry at them. You're telling me I can change, but I did the same thing. So, but I do think that's just Thorfinn he's superimposing himself on too many situations. Like, that's that, and this is this.
I think because what's his name? Thorfinn is kind of equating his evil actions. Kind of looking at it as I was an evil person, whereas these retainers are just mean-spirited people. Yeah, and they're doing mean-spirited things because that's who they are right now. Yeah, even though it's possible they could change, but they don't want to at this point. And the difference is Thorfinn was kind of in a different mindset of he wants revenge. It's not like he was an evil person, and he doesn't see that. He sees, no, I was an evil person. I think that's why he keeps conflating himself with other evil acts.
Because he's done far worse than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we also... Do you have anything else on that scene?
No, not on that.
I was just going to say, we also... The old man is also giving him therapy.
Yes.
Yeah,
teaching them how to do things. Yeah.
Proxy dad.
Yes.
We have proxy brother and proxy dad.
Yes, and he's like, you can start over, be reborn, learn one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we also learned that he practices Lent, so he's probably Catholic.
Yes.
So yeah, they're casting the fish out there, getting fish. I wonder if he got to share with them.
Probably. Well, maybe not. Maybe because I think they went to farm afterwards. So I think this is all in the same day.
Yeah, but he could have like cooked something and let them eat maybe because he had done that before. And I was going to say also that it makes sense that he's Catholic because he has a Bible in his house that Snake comes in and regularly reads.
Eats.
Regularly reads.
He consumes the book.
Yeah, and the whole topic of change and stuff like that, maybe he got that from both the readings and also his previous life. Yeah, because we know he has something happened to cause a major change in him. Maybe they coincided, maybe one came afterwards. Hopefully we'll get to learn more about that later.
Yeah. And then when the taunting, the guy was taunting, like his face just looked so punchable.
Yeah,
it really
just
was.
like,
I could feel the punch coming.
He's ready for a punch, ready for a no. And I was surprised it was Thorfinn.
Yeah,
Thorfinn got angry and punched him. It was a rage punch.
Yeah.
Even though I recognized it was a bad thing to do, I wanted him to punch him.
Yes.
Like,
This is a terrible idea. Do it now.
Yeah, because at the same time, it's like, okay, if they tried to run, could they catch you?
Should we find out?
Oh boy. We do know though, like if they try to run, there is a like a way of dealing with runaway slaves. Like they're not very nice.
Yeah.
So if they know that, they describe these people, anybody spots you like nearby, they're not gonna help you.
It'd probably be pretty easy to find who it was.
It's one tall one short, gloomy looking blonde one.
Yeah, some guy shows up in a town, has no relatives, doesn't speak the language, doesn't have any contacts, and wearing ragged clothes. Like, I think this is a slave.
Yes, exactly. I don't think they get change of clothes. That's their clothes, then their clothes.
Yeah. Or punch them all till they're knocked out, and then run to Kettle and be like, "Hey, can we hang out here? Just for a bit, not for an alibi or anything. We just hang out here, you know."
Wait a minute. Oh no, I was gonna say it could almost work still if they run to the old man. The old man might cover for them.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean Kettle.
Yeah, but
Kettle's father.
It won't work because Einar has everybody ganging up on him right now. He's not really a trained fighter, and Thorfinn's knocked out.
Yeah.
So.
Was Einar the one who kicked that guy, or was that Thorfinn?
I was wondering. I think it was Einar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Thorfinn stopped fighting immediately after the punch.
He just came to.
Broke his jaw. That was a good punch.
I think we're gonna end up with another Kettle is gonna have to give a
punishment.
Punishment thing for them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's gonna make him cry this time. I don't know.
Maybe Einar expressing the joys of their wheat growing.
Yeah. Maybe.
It was good wheat, man.
Yeah.
I think we could get a beating.
Yeah, I think beaten.
The problem is broken jaw.
Because Thorgil is here.
Yeah, he broke a jaw.
Serious.
That I don't know if he's gonna live after that. That's the thing.
Yeah, I was wondering because like in this time period,
I don't know if they know how to deal with that.
How do you heal a broken jaw back then?
3 months is one amount that I know about.
Okay.
But that's with your jaw wired.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Yeah.
Eating who?
You need like IV straw installed into your esophagus.
Yeah. When Einar was like, "That's a good punch," I was like, "I don't think you understand the gravity of what just happened."
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
They're both like little babies in different ways.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. So then Painter, a way you could solve it is we call it even. You tore up the garden. No one says anything about that if you don't say anything about the broken jaw in the fight.
Yeah.
Just call it even.
Yeah.
Which
maybe.
it would be generous, but
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the hierarchy might play heavily.
Yeah.
And especially with Thorgil here.
True.
Thorgil, there might be a chance that he'll be impressed with the punch that Thorfinn gave.
That's what I'm hoping for.
But other than that, I don't really see
They don't.
He's not exactly a merciful guy.
No.
I'm hoping that Pater is more sympathetic to their side, and he works that because he has Kettle's ear. Like Kettle really likes hearing from him.
Although we do know that Pater is still fair, like in this time fair, because he was like, "Oh yeah, let's just have the kids work for them,
and then beat them.
But let's beat them first." It's like, okay.
Yeah. Last thing. Okay. As Thorfinn is being knocked out, he is remembering the things. Did we talk about that?
Yeah, right
kind of.
Yeah. So he's remembering the lady's face and his father, and he's falling into the pit, which just probably symbolizes him going into his unconscious state.
The lady was probably one of the lowest moments.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually killed her directly, but he indirectly did by lighting the fire to tell them when to hit the raid.
Yeah.
And she was someone who cared about him and was fully willing to adopt him. That's like a replacement for her other son who died. Yeah. So and I also think the thing Thor is probably telling him is to go to Vinland and live on.
Oh yeah, maybe Vinland is what he's forgetting.
Because Thor wanted to go there. Leif kept telling him he wanted to go there. Last season, Thorfinn was willing to go with him until he heard the fighting going on in the city. So yeah, I think that's it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the uncut version of this show or anything else that we do with the Patreon down below, as well as the merch store if you want to get stuff that you see me and Rose here wearing, or the Night City collection. So thank you very much. We'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons: Jesse Gallimore, Zoe Dawn, Hound of the Red Plains, Tyler Costin, and Anthony C. Klein.